In this video, we're going to do a demonstration of how to make a payment on a zk channel. So first, we'll just use the list zkChannels command on the merchants node to confirm that we have two channels open, and we can see that here. And next, we'll use the zkChannelBalance command on the customers node to see that the channels exist on their side as well. So we can see it here for Bob's channel and the same thing for Charlie's channel. Just like with establishing a channel, all payments are initiated by customers. We'll do this by using the zkPay command followed by the merchant's node ID and the IP address. These are the same as before, and then we put in the channel name that we want to make the payment on. Here our channel is called Bob's channel, so we put that in, and then finally we put in the payment amount. And for this, we'll put in 100 satoshis. So when we hit enter, this initiates the off-chain MPC protocol with the merchant, where the merchant will verify the validity of the payment and produce a blind signature on the updated balances. And the customer will also receive a new payment token that it can use for future payments. The payment was successful on the customers node as there were no error messages, and we can also see in the log that they received a valid pay token. Note that as soon as the payment is completed, the customer disconnects from the merchant and will randomize its node ID so that the merchant can't keep track of which customer it's been interacting with during the payment. We can also use the zkChannelBalance command again on the customer's side and see that the local and remote balances have been updated. So the local balance has 100 less satoshis and the remote balance has 100 more satoshis. And now if we go to the merchant's node, the merchant wouldn't know which channel it received the payment from, but it can keep track of the total amount that it's received. So if we use the total received command, we can see that it has received 100 satoshis, and that's because this was the first payment. Now we can make a similar payment on Charlie's node, but for 1,000 satoshis. And again, on Charlie's node, we can run the zkChannelBalance command and see that its balances have been updated. And if we do the total received command on the merchant's node, we can see that it has received 1,000 satoshis. The important thing to note here, and the core feature of using the zkChannels protocol, is that all the merchant knows is that it's received a valid payment on one of its open channels, but it doesn't know which channel the payment came from. So in this way, the customers are able to make anonymous payments within the set of open channels that the merchant has.